Hello and welcome to Mission 83 of my camera hack series, where we'll look at weird behind the scenes stuff in cutscenes. I didn't mess with nothing important, right? No, of course not. Nothing important can happen when I'm not around. But at last, after nearly 4 months of issues, I make my grand return. Well, not that grand really. Besides, if we had a big ceremony every time I returned from a massive hiatus, I'd never have time to do anything else. At least this time I had a reason for disappearing though. And I kept those on Twitter updated as well. By the way, follow me on Twitter for updates. It could be very useful the next time my computer decides it's had enough and self-destructs again. It just wasn't used to all those months of activity, I suppose. Seriously, October 2015 to July 2016 was one of my longest periods of activity without major breaks, which just goes to show how disappointingly common my breaks are. Speaking of which, I should be going back to making videos regularly again, but not on the every other day schedule I had before, because somehow it's taken me this many times to realise I can never ever stick to a schedule. So for those unaware, part of my computer issue involved me losing all of the data on my main hard drive, which I'm afraid included several videos I had recorded which had not yet been edited and uploaded. This included the second part of the James Bond story's Dion Museum, another Dion Museum where I played some missions by the weaker, a challenge where I had to kill as many people as possible in a riot, several episodes of Portal Use levels, and several episodes of my Bioshock robot runs. I will be continuing all of these series though. I'm just not sure if I really want to redo all of these episodes that I lost, particularly the robot runs, which I was already having some recording problems with anyway, so that may be put on hold for now. Although most people didn't watch that, so I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Still, I was quite enjoying that game. You guys never think of my feelings. But anyway, that should bring you all up to speed, so let's actually focus on this mission. This is Misappropriation, a mission from Crash. We never got a phone call for this, so Lord knows how the hell CJ knew to come here. He must just have some sixth sense for knowing when Tenpenny's about. Either that or he's stalking them. The implications are questionable in any case. My return is made even less grand by the fact that this mission is super short and the cutscene is super uneventful, but you know what, it at least helps me ease into things a bit easier, so let's just get started and see what we can find. Let's go.
Hello, Carl. Been a long time, huh?
You can say that again.
Yeah, I was starting to miss you guys.
Now, why don't I believe you? Get over here! Now, things have developed since the last time we met. Despite our best efforts, the gig's nearly up.
I'm sure you'll find some way to keep your badge. Your kind always do.
You still don't get it, do you, Carl? This ain't about keeping some fucking badge.
Hey, listen to the man.
We all the same, Carl. You, me. We all trying to pull ourselves out of the hole. Somebody steps on me, I gotta step on you.
Where's Hernandez with that fucking meat? He's been gone too long, Tenpenny.
Getting a little edgy, fellas?
Oh, how you like that, you piece of shit? That give you any idea how edgy I am?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Get up, bitch! You paying attention? Now there's a ruined town out west of here. Aldea Malvada. And there's some piece of shit DEA officer meeting with an FBI agent with a dossier. Now you get the dossier and you make both of them disappear.
Oh, I should also point out that this is not my original camera hack save. I didn't lose my save because they were stored in my secondary drive, thank God. But I'd already recorded this episode and saved before my hard drive issue, so for just this episode I'm using a downloaded save. Awful, I know, but we'll be back next time. Whoa! Heck of a welcome back. First thing I see outside of a cutscene is a guy on a bike almost get hit by a train. Oh, how I miss Andre's sense of randomness. I'll have that back now though. Oh well, never mind then. Turns out I can't shoot to save my life. Guess I'm still a bit rusty then. But anyway, back to the cutscene. Like I said, not too much going on, but we had a good bit of things jumping around, items hiding underground for whenever Lord Pulaski demanded they be summoned, and characters teleporting. All the usual. Especially if you watch a whole series, we've seen much weirder than that. But you know, girls randomly doing hops of joy out of nowhere still make good entertainment in my eyes. There was also the fact that Tenpenny never actually hit CJ, but apparently CJ was so terrified just by the thought of him doing it that he fell down anyway. I hope you also appreciated me repeating Pulaski's grill accident 3 times. I should probably do that more often for when I have multiple good angles for a complex scene, rather than what I did last time, which was stick 3 angles in all at once, even though you can possibly watch them all at once unless you were, say, a robot. I'm sorry, sometimes I neglect the inferiority of human processing. Alright, now, before you start laughing at me and my ineptitude, allow me to assure you that this is all part of my plan. Yes, me driving off the cliff uncontrollably and horribly crashing was my plan. Well, I wasn't planning to horribly crash, but never mind, no harm done. But yes, if you have all golds in flight school, as you should if you're as incredibly amazing as me, and I'll take this opportunity to remind you that I got all gold in invisible flight school once. So if you've done that, this is a very simple way to get this mission done very quickly. So if you want to avoid the incredibly tedious helicopter chase later in the mission, all you need is a hunter, and you can blow them all up instantly. Rather anticlimactic really, but it gets the job done. Thank God someone trusts me, a random criminal with incredibly dangerous military attack helicopter. Let's hope it's Torino who keeps sending them in. He's still crazy for doing so, but that'd be better than some nutter who hands out free attack helicopters to anyone who does slightly above average at that easy pilot school. I accidentally activated a weather cheat there, which I think is due to me having my trainer on, so it's happened several more times. Fortunately this isn't my save, so it won't ruin my spotless record of not cheating. Good thing no one watching will have seen the early camera episodes where I did cheat. Wait, did I say that out loud? You know, it's times where I'm flying incredibly dangerous attack helicopters that could obliterate anyone and anything rather sweat, when I think, why is CJ doing this? CJ is working for Tenpenny and Pulaski purely because he wants Sweet out of prison, right? But he broke into Area 69, so he can just as easily break into a rubbish Los Santos prison. He could have just shot Tenpenny and Pulaski there before they could react, hide the bodies, then hop in his attack helicopter, call up his wacky assortment of random friends, and break into the prison. Heck, it doesn't even need an attack helicopter, as the Area 69 thing proved. If it's that easy to sneak into somewhere as big as that, he should have no problem with a simple prison. Anyway, fortunately, the FBI guys don't seem to think this random attack helicopter flying right next to them is enough of a concern to evacuate, so we can easily blow them all up. Thank God for oblivious idiots, who like hiding out in random ghost towns apparently, which are right next to hugely populated real towns. Could they not find anywhere more secluded to hide this guy, like an underground bunker or something? Heck, how did Tenpenny even know this guy was here? Too many questions, not enough answers. That's the story of every GTA game. Ah, good, those explosions miraculously did not damage the dossier. I present to you CJ, the luckiest man alive. Speaking of which, flying over here in a probably illegally obtained attack helicopter, blowing up multiple high-profile FBI guys, and stealing a hugely classified evidence dossier was worth a single star. As usual, the police just don't seem to care. So I wonder if the entire state hasn't evolved into total chaos by now. And yes, turns out this helicopter is completely invincible. With technology this amazing, it again makes you wonder how they can all be so inept. Perhaps it would have been wiser to hide in this invulnerable helicopter, instead of completely out in the open. Heck, just build a base out of the stuff they made the helicopter out of, out in there, and they're good to go. But yes, Rockstar made his helicopter impossible to blow up, because apparently figuring out an alternative possibility for the mission if you did blow it up was just too hard for them. You know what, I also just realised we killed Pulaski in the next mission anyway, so it's clearly not concerned for Sweet's safety or his own that stops him from killing them, because he happily does so before Sweet has any possibility of being released. So, what's he thinking? What's going on in that tiny, tiny brain of his? We may never know. But regardless, as I terrorise this small town, I shall end the episode. Hope it was worth the wait. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, because if you enjoyed it and you don't give a like, then that just goes against the rules of the entire universe. Leave feedback if possible to help me improve, although any feedback involving less random hiatuses may be difficult to follow up on. Finally, follow me on Twitter if you want to be slightly more in the know about what's going on here than you would be if you just subscribed to this channel. But my tweets tend to be sparse anyway, because unlike most of the rest of the internet, I tend to forget it even exists. Next time is Mission 84, which is high noon, where I'll probably complain further about how nonsensical this all is, as I do, and something mildly chuckle-inducing may occur in the cutscenes. Exciting. Nothing gets me more pumped up to watch something than the promise of a mild chuckle. Oh, also we killed Pulaski or something, but he literally did nothing for this story, and only serves Tenpenny's annoying sidekick, so nothing of value will be lost. So, look forward to that. Don't count on it happening this year though, that'll be a bloody miracle. Other than that, see you next time.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's your brother, okay?
What?
Seriously, October 2015 to July 2016 were my longest periods of like... Seriously, October 2015 to July Oh my god. Another John Museum where I played submitted by... Oh no, how do I pronounce that? Weaker. Like I said, not too much going on, but we had a good bit of things jumping around, items hiding underground for another blood. Like I said, not too much going on, but we had a good bit of things jumping around, items hiding underground for another... Oh my god, for God's sake. He's still crazy for doing so, but he's still... Oh my god. I kept flipping. Alright. He's still crazy for doing so, but that'd be better than some nutter who runs out free He's still crazy. No wonder his entire state hasn't evolved into total chaos by now. I'm completely nuts in that. Because apparently figuring out an alternative possibility for the mission if you did blow it up was just too hard for them. God, I finally did it. I was gonna get stuck on that forever.